What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of Once Upon a Time, Season 3, Episode 15. Let's get into it.
If you want privacy, talk fast. We open in 20.
Is there any sign of our quarry?
I went all over that farmhouse.
We should hit every place Gold might go. His shop, his cabin.
Dead men love vacation homes. Can someone explain to me how this is even possible?
He disappeared into nothingness, I know.
I might have an inkling. Neil was talking about the possibility of getting his father back.
What? How?
He didn't know how, he missed his family. He was desperate to find a way to return to this world. Believed that bringing his father back was the key.
And obviously something went wrong, because while Gold might be alive and kicking, Neil is, we don't know what he is. No one's seen him since this new curse.
We have bigger issues right now. The fact that he was in the Wicked Witch's basement, for one. I want to know what the hell she was cooking up with him.
The best way to find that out would be to ask Gold, right?
I'm gonna head back to that farmhouse. It's possible this witch left behind some trace of potion or special ingredient.
I got it. Just be careful.
She's the one who needs to be careful. She invaded my space. When I return the favor, I'm not pulling any punches.
We see.
I summon thee, Dark One.
Rumpelstiltskin!
It's not working. The Dark One is broken free and he knows far too much. Find him. Beautiful one. Find him now.
Beautiful. Oh shit! Rumpy on the run. Rumpy on the run.
So Rumpel's alive? How is that even possible?
I mean, I would have
You were
maybe
hoping you might be able
waited to
us
tell
that.
her
You know him and this shop better than anyone. If
until
he's
you
in
have
Storybrooke, there has to be
visual
a clue in here.
confirmation.
For how we can find him now that he is.
You know?
Yeah, I'll start looking right away.
If he comes into town,
He'll
he'll...
come to me.
I know.
Saw the wheel, like you drew conclusions, but you don't have.
I will stay here
Facts.
with you. I'm surprisingly good at research.
You will stay with me.
He'll protect you if the witch comes.
You do know he tried to kill me.
No, there were extenuating circumstances.
Twice.
Sorry?
You really know how to charm a girl.
This will be my way of making it up to you.
Fine. All right, we should really get out into the woods.
Maybe you should stay home.
Me? I'm the best tracker
I
here.
know. We'll manage. Remember what Zelena said. You need your rest.
Thank you for your help. Don't worry, we're gonna find him.
Okay, thank you.
If there's anyone who can defeat that witch, it's the Dark One. The way to resurrect him has to be here.
You really believe in him, don't you?
I love him. All of him. Even the parts that belong to the darkness.
Yeah, it took me a while to see past all that. The good man trying to get out.
He did get out.
Yeah, he did. Irony is now I need the dark part to get to the ones I care about.
What is that?
Necklace. It was Emma's. It's supposed to represent our life together. I don't know how it survived the trip.
Because it was born out of true love. Now come with me. I think I know where we can find what we need.
You think there's magic in here?
No, something better than magic. Books. On history, witchcraft, flea, some of the Dark One too.
Where do we start?
One shelf at a time.
I like those little hot pants.
Did you say something?
Over here. Allow me to introduce myself.
What the hell?
I am but a humble servant of this castle. My
Lumiere.
name is Lumiere.
Ah!
Watch the cover on that one.
Dealing with a hook here.
It's him. It's Rumpel.
How do you know?
Neil!
Henry!
Is Neil
Were you out on that?
Zelena's
But I got
beautiful
breakfast because I'm
monkey?
super mom. Some cocoa and a sesame bagel.
That's a bagel.
Sorry, kid, we're not in Manhattan anymore.
Are you going back out?
Yeah. You remember Leroy, right? He's going fishing with some buddies today. You wanna go?
Yeah, I'll go. Because I love fishing. Not because I believe you.
Ah!
You know you're not fooling me, right? Something's up.
So you know how I get focused.
No, more than that. It's this town. All these old friends you've never mentioned. People whispering around me all the time. There's something that you're not telling me. If you can't tell me the truth, then I want to go home. Back to New York.
Hello? What? I'll be right there. I gotta go, Henry.
Really, what's going on?
You got me, okay? Something is up, and it just got even more complicated, so can you just trust that I'm doing what's best? Fill you in later.
I trust you.
Thanks, Henry. Neil, what happened?
I don't know. I'm seeing the yellow bug cross the town line. Next thing I know, I'm running around a forest back in Storybrooke. Apparently, there's been a whole lot going on.
Are you gonna tell him, or shall I?
Tell me what?
Neil, we think your dad's back.
I just watched him die. What do you mean he's back?
Take it easy.
What that is?
What the hell is that?
What that is?
It was there when I woke up.
It's a sign from the devil.
You do some more research? I'll send you the picture.
Okay.
Hey, Guys, can we have a minute?
Yeah, of course.
A sign from the devil.
It's good to see you. Even better to have you remember me.
Good to see you too.
Has it really been a year?
Yeah.
When can I see Henry? Okay, I know I can't just come barging back into your life,
No,
but
it's not that. My memories came back, but he doesn't remember anything. The curse, his old life, you.
what does he know about his father?
You let me go to jail and never came back for us.
So my son has no clue who I really am. He just thinks I'm the jerk that abandoned him. We have to get his memories back. There has to be somebody who can... The Blue Fairy, or my father, that...
Neil, he was really happy in New York with our life.
What?
You know, want him to get his memories back.
Maybe that's for the best.
What?
But I'm his father. I want him to know who I am.
I don't understand. I've dusted every nook and cranny in this place. How have our paths never crossed?
It's a big castle, and I was woefully underutilized. I only awaken when my candles are lit. Those are the rules of my punishment.
By who?
Whom do you think? Does he even know where he is? Rumpelstiltskin, of course. He made a deal. When I couldn't live up to my end, he made sure, paid the price. He's not here, is he?
No,
They're
he's
eventually
dead.
get beast.
We're trying to bring him back.
You said you spent a lot of time here. Do you know anything that could restore the Dark One?
I know a great many things.
You gotta help us.
If you don't, I'll never see my family again.
Who?
Ah.
Why should I help resurrect the man who put me in this wax prison?
He's changed since then. If you help us, I know he would restore you to your human form. Please.
Sure about that?
The bookcase behind you. Bottom cabinet. You shall know it once you see it. It's a volume befitting the Dark One.
This isn't a book, it's a hiding spot.
Oh, that's what's on his palm.
It's a key. The vault of the Dark One.
The vault of the Dark One?
Where the first Dark One was made. Born out of, well, darkness. If you wish to bring back Rumpelstiltskin, it is where you must go.
Will you guide us on our journey?
If your promise is that the Dark One will return me to my human form, then yes, I will.
First thing in the morning.
What happens when when you need to replace the candle? Is he gone? Ah! Oh.
Nicely done.
You
I don't think they suspected you for an instant.
dirty
Which says
heifer.
more about them than it does about you. That Belle isn't as smart as she thinks. And that son of his, dumber than a box of hair.
They're merely desperate.
Not only desperate, blind.
Release me! I have aided you enough.
There's more to be done, and you shall do it. Unless you desire being the wax seal on an envelope.
Jade,
Whoa, you got here fast. I could hear a little panic in your voice.
does her broom be fast?
There is no need to be anxious when you haven't felt your baby move for a while. It doesn't mean a thing. Here. Orange juice? Mm-hmm. Trust me. See, babies move less right before you go into labor, so it's possible you're closer to delivering than we think. Here.
Maybe I'm just anxious because of everything that's going on with getting ready for the baby, I mean.
And the Wicked Witch.
Ah!
Everyone in town's talking about it. Have you found out anything more about her?
No, and I'm cooped up here while everyone else is out there working hard to find her.
Hey, no one is working as hard as you are right now. I mean, you're creating a whole new person.
I
Now
still
drink up.
would be the one to be like, who the fuck is this? How the fuck have we never seen this lady?
Oh, wow.
Works every time.
You're amazing.
Prince or princess could be here any day. I am not letting you have this baby without me.
You don't feel the red flag, Mary Margaret, waving right in your face?
Show yourself, you winged freak.
Ah!
Apologies, milady. I thought you were the Wicked Witch.
How you gonna shoot before you even know who it is?
And I thought you were a flying monkey.
I do hope my mistake hasn't cost me my head, Your Majesty.
So, you know who I am?
Your reputation in the Enchanted Forest precedes you.
I didn't catch your name.
Robin of Locksley, at your service.
The thief.
Well, as we're tossing labels around, aren't you technically known as the Evil Queen?
I prefer Regina. You think you can bring down the Wicked Witch with sticks?
Well, I'm certainly going to try.
I'm afraid we're too late. She's long gone.
Well, perhaps she left a trail.
I was hoping the same thing.
Well, then you've got yourself a partner.
I don't remember asking for one.
Ooh.
You didn't.
But you gonna get one anyway.
Just don't get in my way.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Have we met before?
I doubt I'd ever forget meeting you.
Ooh! Ah!
Unless, of course, it was during that pesky year no one can recall. All the more reason to find this witch. Perhaps she can offer some insight.
Regina about to get her a man. About time. It's been a while since the sheriff
Well, you
was
could
around.
use some sustenance.
Nothing like a green blob to get the appetite going.
Well, I gather it has great medicinal properties.
They put you on babysitting duty, huh?
Emma's simply concerned about you.
Thank you, by the way.
For playing nanny?
For getting Emma the message to come back.
You would have done the same.
Yeah. What's it feel like to play the hero after being a pirate for so long?
Unfamiliar. And you, how does it feel to play the villain?
I'm a villain now.
If you truly had a hand in bringing your father back, I'd like you to use the darkest of magic and paid an even darker price. Though I'm sure you felt the ends justified the means.
I should be out there looking for him. Question is, you gonna stand in my way?
Yep.
I am in your way.
What the hell are you doing?
This is long overdue.
Huh?
Sometimes when I look at you, all I see is a man. I forget that beneath it all, you're still that boy. The one I looked after all those years ago.
I haven't forgotten.
We got caught up in so much nonsense, so...
I need to do this, Killian. You know that, right?
You've 10 minutes. Then I'll out the others you've gone.
Ever since it happened, I haven't been able to stop thinking about
Killian,
Rumpel's sacrifice.
you had one job.
I mean, how he died to save everyone in Storybrooke.
You know that wasn't it. He died to save us, his family.
At least he died a hero.
Were you surprised he had it in him?
Of course not. Were you?
I don't know. I mean, my papa was never the most selfless guy. I know he wished he hadn't let me go through that portal. I know how sorry he was. Now that I have a son of my own, I can't imagine ever doing what he did.
He regretted what happened with you so much. He was willing to do anything to get back to you.
That's one thing about him I can relate to. I'd do anything to get back to Henry.
It's getting colder. Look.
Come on, let's get what we came here for. Let's get my father.
So, how was Neil?
It was hard. Henry makes it complicated. It's not just about me. He's hoping Gold can help bring his memories back.
How's he gonna stay in Storybrooke without them? Unless you're not planning to. You go back to New York after we break the curse?
A week ago, Henry and I were playing video games. Now, I am chasing after the Dark One, hoping he can help me find the Wicked Witch of the West.
Does sound a little crazy. That's gonna be Rumpy.
Gold! You all right?
No, not all right, not all right. I can't quiet the voices.
We know that you're held captive. The witch, do you know where she is?
There's no room. Too many voices. Too many voices.
Oh, shit. Shoot that fucking thing. Ugh.
Nothing useful here, fortunately.
So none of these contain magical properties?
A good witch
Are you
covers
two
her
gonna
tracks.
get it on or what?
Better one can uncover them. We'll find her. Just be patient.
You talking to me? Be patient because I want to watch y'all
You
get
know,
it
I've
on.
heard many stories
It'll happen
about
eventually.
the evil queen. But from this angle, the evil moniker seems somewhat of an overstatement. Bold and audacious, perhaps, but not evil.
She has her moments.
The name served me well. Fear is quite an effective tool.
Esque queen. Evil-ish. Occasionally evil. Ah!
What about this?
Okay.
Is this
Y'all are
magic?
trolling me.
Not exactly. It's a liquid that can conjure courage, give strength, or even act as a love potion of sorts. It's called whiskey. And no, it's not magical, especially the next day.
Oh.
You want to have a drink now?
Well, in the last few days, we've survived a curse, woken up in an entirely new realm, forgotten a year of our
Rinse
lives.
those glasses out. Or right side up, which means there's dust in
Say
there,
we
which means
voted.
that's nasty.
You need love. You're gonna help me find another soulmate.
The guy with the lion tattoo.
There's something wrong.
That's your man.
Regina?
Damn it.
Gold?
Emma!
Oh.
Neil, what the hell are you doing here?
Expecting to stay in bed while you're looking for my dad? You got a beat on him?
David and I just saw him, but he took off again.
So it's true? He's alive?
Yeah, he is.
How do you see him?
Should have shot him in the leg.
He seems a little crazy.
Can't run
When
if
I
you're
asked him
shot
about
in
her,
the leg.
It was like he wanted to tell me, but he couldn't.
Well, you can't be far. Come on. You want to waste time dragging me back to the hospital? That's the only way you're going to get me there.
Fine, let's go.
You found it. Thank heaven.
Now what?
To the center of the clearing. Under the ice and snow, you shall find the entryway to the vault.
Belle!
Yeah, key must go in the middle.
You sure about this?
I spent 200 years in Rumpelstiltskin's library.
I'm sorry. How long did you say you were there?
200 years!
He's lying. Rumpel built that library for me. Not long before the curse. Been there barely 30 years.
Who are you? You better start talking.
I am who I appear to be. Only it wasn't Rumpelstiltskin who turned me into this wretched form. It was the Wicked Witch of the West.
The Wicked Witch? She told you to lead us here?
She wants you to bring back the Dark One so she can control him with his dagger.
We need to leave this place.
It means we can bring him back. Does it matter who got us here?
Rumpel didn't sacrifice his life for good, so he'd be a slave to evil.
My father is the king of loophole.
Think what she could do if the Dark One was under her control. We'll find another way.
What if there is no other way? I can't waste any more time. I need to get back. To hell with the cost.
It's what your father told himself forged the curse, condemned countless people to misery. Don't make the same mistake he made. Neil, wait!
You're gonna burn yourself. Ugh, that's nasty looking.
New York, huh?
Maybe
I
it's
like
a
the
fake
pizza.
Did Henry like it?
clone.
He loves pizza.
I've been living there in the city.
Yeah, I did too. I only had time to do all the things we normally couldn't.
Like what?
Go to the park, see a movie, go to the zoo, just do nothing. Life is good, really good.
Didn't get lonely? Just the two of you?
Well,
Henry had tons of friends at school, and I had someone.
Of course you did. It's not like we were, or you even remembered. Was it serious?
He proposed,
Wow.
and then he turned into a flying monkey.
Sounds intense.
Go ahead and laugh. I almost married a monster from Oz.
I almost married a minion of my evil grandfather, Peter Pan. So I know what you're saying.
true. True.
Hey, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Really?
I care about you, Emma. I always will. I just want you to be happy, even if it isn't with me.
We were happy. Once.
Never found Tallahassee.
Tallahassee!
Belle, what'd you find?
Symbol on Neil's hair. It's from an ancient talisman.
That opens the vault of the Dark One. I think he may have used it to resurrect Rumpel.
Back when they're in the Enchanted Forest.
Brought gold back?
That's where it gets unclear.
The vault will only restore the Dark One in exchange for another life.
Whoa, hang on a minute. What?
It's a one-for-one
Trade. If Neil used that key, he should be dead right now.
Ah!
Neil! Neil!
Go!
Neil, what did you do?
Not him.
Neil, what's wrong?
What the fuck?
Neil! Just hold on, okay?
Bye. No.
Poor Bellfire. Couldn't learn from his father's mistakes. He wanted so badly to get back to his son. Didn't see the forest for the trees.
You tricked him.
All I did was pass on some vital information with the help of a friend.
You didn't tell him the price.
Oops. It's a sin of omission, love. I thought it was rather obvious.
It's gonna be all right, son.
You're a shitty deal maker. You should always tell the term.
I'm not gonna let him go.
Sorry, Rumpel. You can't hang on to both of them. I didn't think you had it in you. You've got your son, but you've lost yourself.
Rumpel?
No, Rumpel. No, Rumpel.
Enough of this. Your madness is your burden, not mine. Kill her.
I can't keep her for long! Don't make me regret this flash of conscience! Get out of here!
Thank you, Lumiere.
I think gold is inside you. I think that's how you're still alive.
I hear my father's voice in my head. He's in there. He's in me.
He said there was no room. He meant you.
I need you to help me, Emma. Use your magic.
Whoa.
Separate me and my father.
Kidding? You'll die.
I know. But you need my dad more than me to figure out who the witch is. You need to do this.
I've never done anything like that before. Not that big.
Do it. To save you and Henry. Do it. Please.
Neil for real gonna be dead.
It's okay. Papa, I told her to.
But why?
You can tell her who the witch is so you can defeat her.
Zelena.
She's the witch? What does she want?
What she doesn't have.
There has to be some way you can save him, right?
It's too late, Emma.
Just hang in there, please. We've had a chance to see Henry. For him to remember you.
It's okay. He doesn't need to. He just needs to know in the end I was a good father. I saved this for you. To give to you again. Take it. Go find him.
Is he really?
He lives without me.
Neil.
Hey, I'll be watching over you guys from somewhere. Promise me, just promise me you'll both be happy.
I promise.
No. I can fix this.
How?
You can. Thank you, Papa, for showing me what it is to make a true sacrifice. It's about saving the ones that you love.
No.
It's my turn now.
No.
I need you to. Please. Let go.
God love you, son.
I hate this. What the fuck?
David, what's going on?
Where's Zelena?
Bathroom? Why?
Oh, she dipped.
I didn't know we were coming.
I'll call Regina. We need to get a protection spell around this apartment right away.
Does anyone want to tell me what's going on?
I'm just glad you're safe.
Of course I'm safe. Why would I be safe?
It's Zelena.
She's the Wicked Witch.
How do you know?
Gold told us. Neil brought him back before...
Before what, Emma? What happened?
Neil's dead.
Emma, I'm so sorry.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That was rather ill-timed. Your son
You
coming
suck.
to the surface and staging that little escape. I can see he'll no longer be a problem.
My son may be gone, but he gave his life so I could tell the Savior who you really are, Zelena. And now it's only a matter of time before she and the others find you and kill you. Unless, of course, I manage it first.
Please. You can't hurt me, but you're more than welcome to try. I do so enjoy watching futility. Now that your head is no longer cluttered, everything's working properly. It's so much more entertaining.
She is evil as hell.
But it's over, Zelena. They know who you are. You'll never get close to Snow White's baby now. To whatever your unholy desires are.
They may know who I am
Just
now,
trying to be a baby stealer.
but it no longer matters. Not when I have you, Rumpelstiltskin. Not when I have your beautiful brain. But be a good little dark one and get back in your cage.
She evil as hell. Yeah, but they know where the cage is, so they're gonna come looking for him in the cage. Maybe.
All right.
Fuck. Woo! Fucking got me.
How was it? It was awesome. We should take more fishing trips when we get back home. Mom?
Come here, kid. You were right. I was not completely honest with you about Case, this trip. The reason I brought us here is because someone was in trouble. The person who needed help was not a client. It's your father.
This is about my dad.
Bad people wanted to hurt him.
Is he okay? Did you find him?
I found him, but it was too late. He's gone, Henry. He's a good man. And he would have been a great father. There's one thing I need you to know about him. He was a hero.
I wish I would have known him.
You did.
Mom, you're not making any sense right now.
I know.
What happened to the person who did it?
They got away. But I'm going to find them.
Zelena? I don't like it. I'm sad that Neil's dead. If he is dead, sometimes on this show, we think someone might be dead, and then they find a way to come back somehow. But I'm not a fan of it right now. That's really fucking sad. And now you have to get Henry's memories back so that he could remember his dad somehow. That was a really good episode though, but I'm sad. I don't like that. That really sucks. And Neil, he did what he thought he had to do, and he did sacrifice himself, and he learned that from his dad, really. I'm interested to see how this is all going to play out. This season is wild to me. There's been so much that has happened. It is crazy. I do think that they needed, this comment was made by a few people in one of the recent episodes about the impact of Rumpel's sacrifice and his death previously, and then like he came back really fast, and it probably would have been a little more effective if it didn't happen right away, or you know, it kind of diminished the importance of his sacrifice or whatever. But obviously it seems like they had to bring him back to kind of further this story along and to kind of keep it going the way that they wanted it to go. I don't necessarily think that it diminished anything. I think that it helped lead to Neil making the sacrifice that he made. It's just helping the story progress, especially as being the first time watching it. Like, holy shit, you never would have thought that Rumpel would have, because he's like such an integral, amazing character that like, oh, is he dead? Like, it's easy to look back and be like, oh, it wasn't as effective, or it shouldn't have done it. But like when you're watching it for the first time, you're like, holy shit. Just like this with Neil, like emotional, just like it's all just so good. This show is so good. I love the twists and turns. I just can't wait for more. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one.